Welcome, welcome, welcome. First, let me say it is Thursday, June 25th. It is 8:56 in the p.m. But before we get into why we're really here tonight, I want to welcome the new subscribers, because I've noticed that my subscriber count has jumped up to 600. About 10 or 11 of you, I think, went ahead and clicked that subscribe button, and I thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching and tuning in to the Ghost Rider Studios Productions. To those of you who've been here, welcome back. And tonight we're going to be addressing a short that I put up on YouTube about being struck by lightning. Almost. Emphasis on almost. Now, there are a few things that are going to come up in this video in this release, that are going to shed a brighter light on what actually happened and how close that lightning bolt actually was. But before we get into that, let me give you a little background, because the thing that got me so focused on lightning when it comes to motorcycle riding goes back to 2005, in May of 2005, May 24th, on US 58 West in Suffolk, Virginia. Now, I did do some research, or try to do some research online, but I don't know why things around that time didn't seem to be archived anywhere on the internet that I could access it. But there are some things there about the incident on different forums. You know, they talked about it. What it was a gentleman about 43 years old, and for the privacy of the ones who lost him, I won't mention his name, but you know, it is there on the internet if you search for it. Riding his BMW out there in Suffolk, and got struck by lightning. Jump ahead a little bit around that time frame. The Virginia State Police are the ones who investigated the accident, and I didn't really contact them to get a copy of the accident report if there was anything available for public information. But I'm going by memory of what I remember, because I was getting ready to do my ride down to Palm Bay the following week. Palm Bay, Florida from Virginia. And he actually got struck in the antennas on his motorcycle. And some of you have probably heard me reference this before. I think I've talked about it before on here. Well, whether he died instantly or it was a crash at the end, he was going westbound. He drifted across the median, ran across the eastbound lanes and into the wood line on the eastbound side of 58, and that's where it ended for him. And all the time, what happened to that fellow on his BMW touring motorcycle, you know, it's always been in the back of my mind as a cautionary tale. So when I saw what I thought I saw riding around on this past Sunday, which was actually Father's Day, I just realized that, and I saw all the lightning show in the sky, and I thought, oh, I knew I had my cameras going, so let me, when I go home, I'm gonna search it, see if I can get a freeze frame of the lightning shots. Well, I got a little more than I bargained for. I saw what I thought was a lightning bolt hitting the man cover to the right of my mirror. If any of you saw that short that I put on YouTube. And then deeper research in editing this video, I found out some more information. So we're gonna have some new information to reveal to you in this video. So we're gonna pull out here on the road, and in a little while we'll go ahead and start that video. And I wanted to come out here last night, but it thunderstormed again last night. And we had thunderstorms again today, but it's supposed to have dried up for the overnight. Next rain shower should be around 9 o'clock in the morning. So I thought I'd come out here now and get this done. And also to keep wearing in my newly mounted dark sided tire, because I still haven't got up. I'm close to 100 miles on it now. And I don't know if it makes a difference that quite a few miles of that 100 miles was in rain, because this video coming up is going to show you me running through that rainstorm that I wasn't in yet when I almost got struck by lightning. Okay, let's roll the video. Here we go. I was listening to my tunes, enjoying my ride, so I had a lot of music playing in the background, so I was not able to use the audio in that video, hence this voiceover. But we'll be coming up, you'll see a couple of lightning flashes on the screen, and I'll slow it down afterwards. But one of the man covers actually reflected off the man cover pretty close, and as you can see in the still photos, it was actually just off to the right over in the tree line. You know, still close, but it was not on the man cover as I initially thought. And you see the shots of lightning from the left to the right and all over. And I just figured there are probably some lightning shots going on in other areas too. But you know, they said when you hear thunder, lightning can reach to where you are outside of the storm, because I was still outside of the storm at that time. Just trying to get back home. I thought I would be able to head north and turn out of the rain, but it did not seem like I was going to make it without getting wet. Ever go back and look at those pictures, you'll see where the flash from the lightning lit up part of my face inside the helmet, and there was a little circle around the motorcycle from the lightning strike. So with what I thought I saw in the video review and that circle around me, I thought, wow, that lightning struck the manhole cover and lit up my face and the bike. But it wasn't. And you will see when I get up to this light As soon as I turned north on Route 1, ooh, that rain started coming down. And unfortunately, I kept missing gas stations because I was so focused on getting out of the rain, I didn't stop to think where the different gas stations would be. Then I got stuck at the red light, and ooh, I got pounded. I'm like, oh well, it is what it is. So, as soon as that light turned green, that's when I took off again. Trying to get up to the Sam's Club, and like I said, just not noticing that I was going to pass that gas station and also the entrance to the Sam's Club. It was kind of refreshing being in the rain, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't particularly want to get soaked, although I wasn't. The only part that was feeling soaked or beginning to feel soaked were my legs. Even though you could see my shirts getting wet, it really didn't bother me as much because it wasn't like I soaked through it. And once I started moving, it was better. But that didn't last because try to turn into the Sam's Club and people are going in there looking for somewhere to park, and that made me have to wait a little bit. But eventually I do get down under the canopy. Well, what do y'all think? Have any of you had a similar concern about riding through a lightning storm? Have you ridden through lightning storms? Well, if you run the highways like I do, or even if you go out during overcast conditions, you probably have ended up getting caught in the rain. But is a lightning strike something that you think about when you're riding your motorcycle? I mean, you can see it doesn't keep me out of my motorcycle or keep me from riding in the rain. I just gear up the best I can and I don't know, maybe hope for the best. I was thinking of titling this video a malfunction in the lightning targeting system. But I rethought that idea, as you see. But, you know, stayed there, got geared up, and time to pull off and continue my journey back up north. And pounding rain, trying to get out of the Sam's Club. We're going to turn it over because I eventually thought that this is a video I want to make to post for you all to see. So I turned off the music and we'll turn it over to Ghost Rider on the 21st of June 2026 in the rainstorm. Thanks for watching. Ride safely. Okay. I only put on my top. I should have put on a bottom. I'm gonna be soaked. Ain't no two ways about it. Okay. You can't hardly see, too. Doggy. We're gonna have to find a way we may have to stop. We're in it, we might as well go. Okay. getting out of it a little bit. Wee! Doggone it. Well, we got some rain. Oh man, going north is still going to be in it. I thought I could have made it out and back, but that ain't the case.